Hey guys, if you are like me finding out that you cannot install applications with Total Commander, that you get you get a message like, let's see if I can find it, like this. See, install function not supported. This feature has been removed from the Play Store version of Total Commander at Google's request. Now I went into the forum to figure out what was going on, and Google apparently wanted to delete the application if he did not remove the feature, although I think he should have taken a stand, but at least he has made an easy fix. It took me a little time to find and to go through the whole thing and all that, but and I'm sick and tired of actually doing these things because it's all the time. But anyway, you go into this link, and here you go. You can see Total Commander 333 for Android download links. What you download is the direct download, and you just push it and it will download the file, and you can then just push open and you can install it, and it will install on top of the other version from Google, the corrupted version, and you will have all the settings that you had beforehand. You don't need to delete it and install it again, and I was like, oh no, even if there is a version, I then need to uninstall the Google version and then install, but that's not necessary. So now it's working again. I can install files as I could before. You can just push whatever, and you can say install, and it goes directly into the installer. I would think that APK, what is it, the other version of packages can be installed as well. Everything should be as before, although I haven't tried. I could try, let's see here, little, big, or Racer 2 or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the right to APK download, and that should be the new format. Although I'm not I can't remember what the game was called, but that was an APK whatever file, racing game. I can't remember what it's called. What is it called? Racing game. Let's see if we can find it maybe on Google. Racing. Little racing game. I just can't remember what it's called. Let's see if we can find it. Tiny little racing. That's not it, but it's not tiny, is it? Like having number 1 and number 2. Just can't remember what. Oh, the mini motor racing. Okay, so let's just put. It should work now, right? So, but anyway, mini motor racing 2, and search. Should be able. That was one of the ways to install it beforehand. When you have an older mobile, it doesn't allow you to install it from Play Store. So let's see. There we go. And let's download it. Now, because they also closed, I guess it might be Google and all that, but beforehand I used Facebook to store all my data. I don't have the other thing. So, but they stopped doing that as well. So of course I've lost all the things that I, so I'm not. It's not, it's not because I'm going to play it or anything like that. But it should be the new format, not an APK, but something else. Well, we'll see. I'm going to take a little time downloading it, although it shouldn't take so long. And I'll just update it in a couple of minutes, I guess. There we go. Let's see here. So here we go. No, that's actually an MPK file. I know it was in another. Well, maybe it's the same name, or beforehand it was like MPKS or something like that. Like the. Oh yeah, X. Here we go. Here we go. XAPK. That's the file we want. This one. Oh, I don't know. Why is there two versions? That is, one is smaller and the other is bigger. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just take this one. The other one is ARM64. Who knows? I guess we can take both, but these are XAPK files, and usually you can't install that with the standard Android 8 or Android 7. At least not. But you could do it with Total Commander. Or maybe there's something in regards of update, but I don't think so in regards of. Anyway, let's see if we can. In the past, there was only the new format that you could install it with. Okay. Let's see here. We have the 66. We don't have. Well, it does seem to be finished. There we go. Let's try this one first. Install. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it seems to work. So, again, what you're going to do is go into the link, and I'll show that again. Very easy fix when you know where to look. Function succeeded, so I guess it installed the application. Yeah, there we go. So it works with the new ones as well. So let's see, opening it up. It was an okay car game, but then they stopped using Facebook for progress, and of course you need to download a huge amount to actually get access to it. I guess I could actually have backed the application up instead of just deleting it. Well, anyway, I guess it doesn't. There was something wrong in regards to things, but I guess it should have been possible to actually save it with all the data. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Well, whatever the case, I'm not going to play it anymore. So just, well, it's okay game, Two. Okay, so let's see here. This is the no. There we go. This is the link. I'll just turn the mobile around here. This is the link that you need to put in. I don't know if I can edit the things. Oh yeah, I can in regards of the description. So I'll put the link in the description here, so you can easily find it. And maybe I should just okay, go to this website. There we go. Download latest version. Let's see here. I'm just writing on the video here, and you don't need to see. But anyway, download version, direct download. combined installer, run when downloaded, and up install, and you are back to good. Back to sanity again. So go to this website, download latest version, direct download, combined installer. Okay, download latest version, direct. There we go. Run when downloaded and install, and you are back to sanity again. Okay, I think that's pretty good, and say save. There we go. Great. Hopefully someone can use it. Anyway, that's all for me, I guess. 11 minutes, everything seems to work. And again, go in. Total Commander, you will be going to this place and just put the direct thing and download it and install it after downloaded it, you know. And you are back to sanity. There's some plugins download page, but you know, whatever, everything works. Let's see here, I use the audio player as well, and everything seems to be as it is. We have equalizer, other effect. It's a wonderful application. If you don't have a, you know, if you're missing a player, it's a wonderful player. You don't have any spyware in the application, and if you are not rooted, this is a wonderful way to enhance, you know, your music or your sound or your books or lectures, or if some are hard to hear, you can fix these things. If there's too much noise on it, you can fix this to 0. Sometimes that's needed, but you know, you can. This is the bass, and these are the high tones. So these are the and these are the higher things, and this is the things you want when listening to things. And you can enhance some of the audio files which can be hard to hear with these things. And if there's too much noise, high level noise, you can fix this down, and that will take sometimes a lot of the noise away. But if there's no noise and all that, this is a pretty good setting overall. I have different settings. I have some Alberto Rivera sermons that is a very bad quality, but you can nearly not hear what he's saying, but tuning the things helps to be able. I think I have like the setting like this and all that. I don't want to change setting at the moment because I don't want to lose this, but I could probably say just plus and now. No, what do we call it? Yeah, now. Let's just call it now. Okay, and we can go to Alberto Rivera, and you can see I've just totally knocked that down because there was too much noise most likely. And then we have Alberto Rivera, another one, and that's totally up. So it depends in regards to what files you use and all that. And so custom automatically, but anyway, let's have it back to now. It's a very nice tool to have. So, and if you want loudness enhancer, you can do that as well. That's also very good. You know, the mobile I have, apparently I one speaker died. Sometimes I've tried where a speaker died and then it began to work again, and it never failed again after that. I don't know what happened, but it failed for some time, and then it began working again without any issue. And I never had any issue after that. But this LG V20, apparently the speaker died, and I waited for it to come back to life, but nothing really sadly happened. So I did have an extra speaker from the time when I actually ordered a new speaker for the other LG phone, or from my new, or from my first LG V20 phone. But then when the speaker came, the speaker had already begun to work again. So I had like this whole new speaker laying around, and I didn't really think I would ever use it. But lo and behold, the speaker died, and I changed it, and we're up and running again. So the LG V20 is the last flagship where you can change battery and have a jack stick and have memory and all that. The last sane Android phone, pretty much. So the first one I had began to the screen began to detach, and so I had to get a new one. I couldn't get a new one because of all the corona nonsense, so I got another one from Germany that was just totally nonsense, way expensive crap, pretty much. I wasted a year on that nonsense. Got some of the money back, although I should have gotten all of it back, but but whatever. Terrible product. So don't buy anything from Shift. They're still selling the mobile, and only one camera of the two cameras are working. And they're still, as far as I know, selling it with two cameras, two front cameras, and yet it's only one of them that works. I gave them a chance to fix things. They said they would continue to work on things and all that, but it just got worse and worse, and more issues with the mobile itself. It's a terrible platform. Android, Google, and all that is just a mess and waste of time, and I'm sick and tired of wasting my time of companies that on purpose put up walls against sanity. They're just totally insane. They want to take our freedom away from us and control everything, and put all the spyware and all this. Just in regards to spyware, right? Tracker control. You have spyware in regards of the browser. You can't really do anything in regards to that, because that's the internet site. So it's not really, as far as I know, not Finnic itself. But Flight Radar, 3 companies. Hostile World have usually more than 3 companies. It depends in regards to how many it has caught, and I probably haven't had it running that. But you can see applications are full of spyware. And I've deleted a good amount, and it's just spyware is everywhere. I've even paid for this application. Well, a lot of the, even paid applications you can find spyware in. Like this, no internet access. A lot of these applications shouldn't, why should this have internet access? And of course I can take the internet access away from it, block it, but of course I need to have it activated then. Why would it even be necessary? I'm getting so sick and tired of the contact tag to 2 companies all the time. But again, you can have it running in the background, and it will, it will catch all the. But yeah, they just think it's okay to sniff our buttholes, So. Anyway. But yeah, the information is now in the video, and you can just fix it by that. There was another. If you want to see what they're writing back and forward, I can probably find that link as well. Here we go. Okay, and we'll find it again here. I'll just edit it, and I'll fix the link for it here, and all APK things. Let's see here. It's getting hard. Okay, there we go. We'll just. Okay. Forum. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So it should be fixed to the video now. So now you can see the link for. Let's see here if I can. I'm just going to take the one where I'm on the third page because that's where I came to. That was where I found the information for. Where's my chat application? Did it close down or something like that? Apparently. Well, it's getting late. I should get to bed. Anyway, let's see here. I'll just fix it. There we go, and we'll just go in here and it should have, yep, it's a wonderful application, XMPP. It works very nicely when it works, you know, you can just copy and it is open source and all that. So here you can see a lot of people have written 88 post, all APK install functions will soon be removed. And people are talking about it, and here it was on this page there was something like TCS available on up to down store. I don't know what that really is. It's a kind of a store, but you have F-Droid, but it's not going to come on that as far as I understand it, because it's open. It's only open source software that I suppose that Aaron plans on a non-play build that keeps the APK installing features, ? And someone writes back, there is a build already, check here. But I guess the problem is to find this information, you know, but very nice. Very nice that there's already a solution. If you mean application for the store, sure there is. Apparently that's in regards to up to store. I guess that might be a way as well, I don't know. Play Store has been my blacklisted. From here I put the 133D version, many thanks. Which third-party app store do you recommend? The TC app need update on Amazon store. I'm mildly confused. So now, since I will update TC manually and never via Play Store again, is the latest version supposed to be in the 333 thread always? Because 340B2 is also there. Or where will check best? And I guess this is the same. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the 333. Then it should be possible to link APKs to Android Package Manager via the anyone please. This doesn't work on newer Android versions because the Package Manager will refuse install request unless the app has the permission request install packages. Yeah, it didn't work on my old version either. I tried this thing open with, and it doesn't work. Didn't work. But now I guess now it does. Shame on Google, yeah, that's not the first time. Here we have the original author. Ask Google, I tried many times to get more details about the threatened ban from Play Store, but they didn't want to give me the details, or they couldn't. B, it has a version number 1,000 higher than the Play Store. it has a version number 1,000 times higher than the Play Store version. In case of a serious security issue, I can just increase the version number of the Play Store version by 1,000, and you will get a forced update, of course, without the APK install function. So don't update and people that have automatically update, and I already have applications that I do not want to update. You have to be careful. See manage. I see here updates in regards of, I don't want to update Maestro, for example. I had other applications I didn't want to update, but Maestro is one that I do not want to update because they installed a new engine to it in some sense, which ruins a lot of the music I made. So I just, putting lyrics to things and all that, and then all of a sudden things breaks because you update. It's just tedious, and shouldn't happen, but it does. It says, my guess is that at least 3/4 of your users will forget to check for updates. Well, yeah, that might be the case in regards of not. But why even update it if it works, right? Here we have Gisla. He says, I am indeed planning to add an auto update function, but it's a lot of work. I still had some hope to get someone at Google to tell me what exactly is wrong. But after a week with no feedback, I'm starting to lose hope. We will probably have to live with the current situation. Yeah, and of course it's bullshit. At least this does not break your spirit. Let's move on. Google once was a great place to connect skilled people to build something most useful for all. A great place for creative devs around the globe. Well, it's not anymore, that's for sure. They're ruining so many good applications, and they do it purposely. Skydroid. No idea what that is. Oh, Gisla. In regards of the Universal is a little bigger. I'm already doing this, however, they have the same app name, otherwise they couldn't share the user settings. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's would be the problem in regards to the user settings. Similar thing happened with the developer of Fair Email. After a long fight, he was able to prove his point. Details. Yeah, well. I guess this is not the same as, there was a link for the plugin page on the page. That way you can download. Just dropped in to say hello, and of course because I noticed the malfunctioning of my Play Store version, told Commander. Corrupt, greedy, and evil. Yep, that's true. newer versions of Android are, yeah, it is. They have been gravitating more and more to an Apple-like mindset based on a tight control of end users' devices and user experience, which sucks big time. Yeah, it was, Android was promoted as Linux. Linux is free, right? If I were you, Gisla, I'll withdraw Tool Commander from the Play Store, providing relating information to TC users, and if possible links to this forum. As it is, the Play Store version is crippled and of course cannot be considered Total Commander. Let Google rot with its abusive policies. Informed or lightful people already knows what Google is. This is sound advice. That's I don't think this guy has understood that there's already a version. The thing is in regards of the APK installation, because I can't do APK installations without. I did have another application I used before using Total Commander, but why have all these different tools to do what one tool can do? So it is not allowed to. Yeah, I can't understand it either. Well, I can understand that Google is bullshit. It's a very broad that what they don't allow. See, yeah, because they just fixed their some new rules, right? Sad this guy uninstalled his application, so he will need to set it up again, which of course can be a lot of settings that you need to set up, and then you lose all the again, it's just bullshit. This is the menu I have with the run restricted version. Anyway. Let's see if there's anyone on the chat. Probably not, but who knows? No, not a single one. Guess not a surprise, that's usually the case with my videos. Well, we have other people that have tried to fight Google in regards to trying to sort things out, and it's just impossible, and they end up withdrawing the application. yeah, I mean, I just removed the feature that day, and now they, yeah, people will just. Yeah, that's a bad idea because users would lose access to all their stored passwords. They're stored in encrypted form by total commander when you use a master password. And if your assumption is wrong, I get a first strike and lose all my apps in the Play Store. So implementing this would result either in a bad solution or a very bad solution. Yeah, well, you never know when someone is trying to further ruin it for you, right? And come with good suggestions. You don't need to disable auto update. The download version has a much higher version number than the Play Store version, so it will not be replaced with the Play Store version anytime soon. In the unlikely event that I will be allowed to put back the install functions, I will increase the number of the Play Store version to a higher number than the download version. Sounds very, very smart. I don't think I have an account, sadly. Oh well. But yeah, I think this is a pretty nice. So, if you download the version that he has on his website, you shouldn't be afraid of having auto update activated because the version number is so much greater than what is on Play Store. And he will only, according to this, he will only put it to the higher number if Play Store allows him to put it in again. That is a great solution to go around this bullshit. And of course, I've fixed help for people in regards of. So if anyone is coming and want to, hopefully it can help someone. If someone sees the, you know, but wasted an hour, 2 hours on this nonsense. Something of that nature. It's just a little here, a little there, and a little, everywhere, and it just makes a huge, But I'm not going to change my 5 stars, even if I can see, it's a decision to take, right? Do you want the application to be taken down or do you want to continue? At least he has made a pretty easy solution, although I think he should have written, but maybe he's not allowed to do that. But a lot of people will, need to seek things up and figure things out, and yeah. How disgusting. Thanks, Google. Thanks, Google, for another crazy bullshit thing, I have yet to install the on-chain version as well in regards to recording calls. I haven't, because then one thing after another thing, and I never got around to refix and sort out things in regards to recording calls, which is very important to have. It's a wonderful feature to be able to. I did have another recording call application, but call recorder, but I don't think I got it really to work as the other one. So, but that was open source. But again, Google have ruined that as well in some sense. And it says about in regards of blame Google for ruining if you can't record calls and all that. Android friendly, a call recorder with custom recording folder option. Most phones does not support call recording. Blame Google or your phone manufacturer, not me. Yeah, because that's just how Google is, ruining everything, So that's another, and then they were not allowed to have phone numbers on the files, and so you would need to, every single time you had a phone call, you would need to go in and rename it, or taking the name from the, I think it was from the name from the, it was not allowed to do that. I can't remember. Is it, get it from Google, well, removed, so you can get it on F-Droid, or maybe you can download it here. I don't know if that's the latest version somewhere. I'm not sure if I might have the latest version, I don't know. Although I don't have F-Droid anymore. Maybe I should download F-Droid. Oh, there's some other Play Store things as well, right? Oh no. Find file. Oh yeah. So, but again, instead of making it easier for us, they are making it harder again and again and again and again, and making all these things that you need to sort out, or to change how things are working. And let's see if here we have. Oh, that's a source code. I don't know. I want the installation file for it. I don't know where the installation file is for it. There should be like an APK file, but this is just the source code. But which one is isn't the file? That's on the H manual install. No, just call recorder. How to screenshot user. Well, sometimes that's like an opening for downloading a file, but I don't see anything. Of course, I can download F-Droid and check if I have the newest version, right? Or maybe they have like, well, you can download F-Droid, but you can't. Oh, here we go. Version 8.184 to correspond to this and all that. Newest version, it seems. Download, open, install. I don't know what he has made of, if he had made anything better or whatever, but who knows. Open. But I never really got to set it up and figure out if this is better than the other application. Anyway, about, let's see, about again. Yeah, blame Google and all that. Yeah, surely do, for all the insanity. But the Unchained version, of course, should still work, even if it's older version, all that. And as long as things works, then, and that was the one I used. So, anyway, take care, all of you. Hope you get the problem sorted easily. It's just tired of Google Store, that's for sure. And Google overall, Android sucks. Really need the Linux to get up on, but it still doesn't sound so good in regards to the Linux. PinePhone is the furthest that we have, and it doesn't sound like it's, it sounds like there's still a good amount of way. So, some people don't believe that the PinePhone Pro will ever get there, which is very sad if it won't ever get to the point of being usable, but maybe some people are just too critical. They just need to fix standard things, and then they were pretty much rolling. So I will see. At least the mobiles they have, the Pro is really working a lot better than. But apparently it might not be able to be used as a daily phone yet. So sadly, at least the last videos I saw on YouTube didn't sound promising. They said they had slowed down in its and I don't know in regards of the camera or let's see here, PinePhone Pro July 22 review. I want to love the PinePhone Pro, but the current state of mobile Linux is bumming me out. Yeah, that's 2 weeks ago that he fixed that. It's really sad, Let's see what he says.
Since I'm talking about the PinePhone Pro, I was looking for software updates yesterday actually, and I came across this one from Jaro. So we're over here on the PinePhone Pro.
The question is, do we have a system that actually runs everything, like can take camera, right? The recording feature I don't think is there on PinePhone yet either. So, it just, calls, recording calls and camera, and then it's pretty much, then everything else is pretty much secondary. Of course, a little browsing is always nice, but the most important thing is call, and recording calls is a wonderful feature to have, and then taking some pictures. That's pretty much the three, Anyway, may Jehovah be with you and Yeshua, a most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. Amen. Have a good one, all of you. Hope you sorted it